There's an old hill outside this town where the wild grass bends and sways, where the wind moves through the cedar trees like whispers from forgotten days. I used to drive up there at midnight when the world became too loud, to sit beside the silent storms and think about what time allowed. Some names faded from the marble, some stories vanished in the rain, but every cross and weathered marker still carried someone's pain. And every time I walked among them, beneath that moonlit flame, I felt something deep inside me, like the grave still called my name. The night grows colder, the shadows lean, and the past feels closer than it's ever been. The grave still calls my name from somewhere in the dark, reminding me that life is short and every second leaves a mark. The grave still calls my name like thunder before the rain, not to pull me underground, but to make me live again. I buried dreams upon that hillside, along with people that I knew, a younger version of myself, and all the things I thought were true. The reckless kid who feared nothing, the broken man who lost his way, the angry soul chasing vengeance, they're all buried there today. And maybe that's why I return to that lonely patch of earth, to remember every ending can become a second birth. The dead don't speak in words, at least not the way we do, but every grave has something it tries to teach to you. The wind keeps talking, the moon hangs low, and every lesson comes from letting go. The grave still calls my name from somewhere in the dark, reminding me that life is short and every second leaves a mark. The grave still calls my name like thunder before the rain, not to pull me underground, but to make me live again. One day my own stone may stand here beneath the endless sky, and all that's left will be the stories people tell after goodbye. So I won't waste another sunrise living trapped inside my fears, 'cause every grave I've ever visited spent all of its tomorrows years ago. The grave still calls my name, but I no longer feel afraid. It's not a voice of darkness, it's a reminder not to wait. The grave still calls my name, and now I understand. The dead teach us how to live, if we're willing to listen. The first light touched the horizon, the stars faded from the frame. I drove away from that old hillside, but the lessons still remain. There's a withered sign at the county line, standing where the blacktop bends. I've crossed it more times than I can count, chasing roads that never end. I crossed it when I was 18, thinking I knew everything. A rebel heart and a full tank, dreaming bigger than my means. I crossed it after heartbreak, with whiskey burning in my chest, convinced the next town over would somehow hurt me less. But every road kept teaching what pride refused to learn. Some lessons only make sense after you've been burned. The miles kept passing, the years rolled by, and every mistake became a guide. Lessons from the county line, written in dust and time. Every scar, every wrong turn became a road sign. Lessons from the county line, paid for mile by mile. The road didn't make life easy, but it taught me how to survive. I've seen angels in old diners and demons in expensive suits, seen poor men rich in character and rich men lost in truth. I buried friends too early, watched fathers say goodbye, learned that strength ain't being fearless, it's standing back up and try. The graveyards taught me gratitude, the storms taught me grit, the lonely nights taught patience, and the darkness taught me this: that healing ain't forgetting, and freedom ain't escape. It's carrying your story without carrying the weight. The moon still rises, the river still flow, and every answer came from the road. Lessons from the county line, written in dust and time. Every scar, every wrong turn became a road sign. Lessons from the county line, paid for mile by mile. The road didn't make life easy, but it taught me how to survive. With my demons, I learned to carry pain. I watched old dreams burn down and still danced in the rain. I found ghosts in graveyards, found hope in the dark, found pieces of myself scattered across the back roads of my heart. And now I finally understand what all those miles were for. The road wasn't taken from me, it was giving me something more. Lessons from the county line, now they're part of who I am. Every storm I weather helped me become this man. Lessons from the county line, still guiding me tonight, like headlights on the back road, cutting through the dark. Lessons from the county line, and if I had to do it all again, I'd take every wrong turn twice to learn these lessons in the end. The county line fades behind me, the sunrise paints the sky. 30 roads, 30 stories, one long ride through life, and I keep driving forward with gratitude in my soul for all the lessons from the county line that brought me home. by city lights, the streets that never sleep. I was raised where the corn grows tall and promises run deep, where grandpa's truck was held together by rust, prayer, and pride. And every lesson worth remembering came from a long dirt drive. I learned respect from hard hands and patience from the rain. Learned that every harvest season comes after months of pain. The radio played old country songs as the tires hummed along, and somewhere between those back roads I learned where I belong. The world keeps spinning fast, but some routes stay the same. No matter where life takes me, I carry where I came. I was raised by back roads, by gravel, dust, and time, by small town dreams and county lines that shaped this heart of mine. Raised by back roads, where the wild winds blow. They taught me who I am, and they never let me go. Friday nights meant bonfires and trucks parked by the creek, where everybody knew your story before you'd even speak. We didn't have much money, but we had stars above, and folks would show up anytime when life got hard and rough. The city says success means more dollars in your hand, but where I come from, character is what defines a man. I've crossed a lot of highways, seen places far from home, but every road I've ever traveled led me back where I belong. 'Cause roots run deeper than fame or gold, and some kinds of wealth can never be sold. I was raised by back roads, by gravel, dust, and time, by small town dreams and county lines that shaped this heart of mine. Raised by back roads, where the wild winds blow. They taught me who I am, and they never let me go. These roads taught me loyalty, these roads taught me grit, how to keep moving forward when life don't seem to fit. They taught me how to stand tall when storms roll through the sky, and how to keep believing when dreams are running dry. I was raised by back roads, and that's something I'll defend, 'cause every mile behind me made me who I am. Raised by back roads, till the day I go. No matter where I'm headed, they're always taking me home. The dust settles behind me, the headlights softly glow, and I thank God every day I was raised by a back road. know every secret, every promise, every lie, every dream that left this town, and every dream that stayed behind. My grandfather drove this highway in a truck older than the sun. My father followed after him, and now I'm the next one. The tires sing the same old song against this cracked black line, a melody of sacrifice passed down through blood and time. Every mile marker tells a story, every field remembers names, and every generation leaves a little piece behind the same. The dust may settle, the years may roll, but this land still beats inside my soul. Blood runs through these roads like rivers through the land, carrying the hopes and scars of every working hand. Blood runs through these roads from the past into today, and every mile I travel keeps their memory alive this way. I remember countless summers, bonfires lighting up the sky, old men telling stories about the years that passed them by. Some spoke of hard winters, some spoke of wars and pain, some spoke of lost love and learning how to stand again. The town ain't rich in money, but it's wealthy in its soul, built by generations who refuse to let go. Every church, every barn, everywhere the beaten sign holds pieces of the people who gave this place their time. The wind still whispers their names at night, and every sunrise keeps the spirit alive. Blood runs through these roads like rivers through the land, carrying the hopes and scars of every working hand. Blood runs through these roads from the past into today, and every mile I travel keeps their memory alive this way. Maybe one day I'll be gone, another name carved into stone, but I hope the roads remember that I love this place is home. 'Cause nobody truly leaves the ground that shaped their soul. A part of us stays forever in these roads we used to know. Through my veins the same,
every lesson, every sacrifice
still burns like a flame. Oh, blood runs through these roads and always will somehow. The past keeps riding with me every time I leave this town. The headlights cut through darkness, the moon hangs bright and cold, and I keep driving forward where the blood still runs through these roads. I remember that old dirt road where I first learned how to run. Thought I could leave the past behind with enough miles and a loaded gun. Every county line I crossed, every motel neon light, Feel like one more chance to disappear into the middle of the night. But there's a thing about the darkness most people never understand. You can outrun 1,000 memories, but not the one holding your hand. The mirror changed, the years moved on, the scars faded from sight. But every time I look behind me, there it was in the headlights. I spent years chasing freedom, thinking distance was enough. But some things follow forever when life starts getting rough. My shadow never left. It stayed through every storm, through every broken promise, through every shape and form. When the world turned cold and empty, when the road became my home, my shadow never left. So I was never truly alone. I've sat beside dying campfires, watched the embers lose their glow, thinking about the man I used to be and the things I wish I didn't know. Some ghosts scream like thunder, some haunt without a sound. Mine just walks a step behind me everywhere I roam this town. It's seen every bad decision, every fight I couldn't win, every prayer whispered softly for forgiveness from my sins. And somehow through the chaos, through every fall and climb, it never judged the person I became with time. Now I don't fear the darkness, I don't fear the pain, 'cause every scar reminds me I've survived the rain. My shadow never left. It stayed through every storm, through every broken promise, through every shape and form. When the world turned cold and empty, when the road became my home, my shadow never left. So I was never truly alone. Maybe we all carry shadows, maybe that's how healing starts. Not by killing every memory, but by making peace with who we are. The night still has its demons, the wind still knows my name, but I've stopped running circles through the same old flames. My shadow never left, and now I'm glad it stayed. It carried all the lessons that the hard years made. Every mile, every heartbreak, every battle that I've known, my shadow never left and helped me find my way home. The moon hangs over the pines, the highway fades from sight. My shadow never left, and it'll ride with me tonight. hospital room was quiet, except for the hum of the lights. The strongest man I'd ever known looked smaller that night. His hands were worn from decades of fighting life head on, the same hands that taught me how to stay strong when things go wrong. He motioned me a little closer, said he didn't have much time. There were things he needed me to hear before he crossed that line. No grand speech, no famous words, just truth in his tired eyes, the kind of wisdom only earned after a hard-lived life. The room stood still, the clock moved slow, and every word he said cut deeper than I know. My father's last advice still echoes through my mind. Don't let anger steal your years, and don't leave love behind. My father's last advice still guides me through the night when the road gets dark ahead. His words become the light. He said, son, the world ain't fair, and it never claimed to be. But bitterness is a prison built with your own key. He said, take care of your family when nobody else will, 'cause the measure of a man is how he climbs the hill. He said, don't chase every dollar at the cost of your soul, 'cause money comes and money goes, but character stays whole. And then he smiled softly like a man finally at peace, knowing the lessons he carried would never truly leave. The tears rolled down, but I stayed strong, trying to memorize every word before he was gone. My father's last advice still echoes through my mind. Don't let anger steal your years, and don't leave love behind. My father's last advice still guides me through the night when the road gets dark ahead. His words become the light. Years have passed since that moment, but some things never fade. I hear his voice in silence every time I lose my way. When life throws another storm, oh, the pressure starts to rise, I remember the strength I saw in my father's eyes. My father's last advice is worth more than gold. It's a compass for the journey as I grow old. My father's last advice still walks right by my side, a legacy of wisdom that time could never hide. The sunset falls across the farmland, the evening breeze drifts by, and I whisper, thank you for my father's last advice. clouds rolled in without warning, black as coal across the sky. The kind of storm that makes a man question every reason why. I've seen roads disappear beneath me, I've watched bridges wash away, I've had plans fall apart overnight, and dreams that couldn't stay. The wind kept screaming through the valley like it knew my deepest fears, bringing back old memories from the hardest of my years. But I've learned something about storms after all this time alive. They can bend you toward the ground, but they can't decide if you survive. The thunder roars, the lightning strikes, but I ain't giving up without a fight. I'm still standing in the storm, with rain running down my face. Still standing in the storm, and I refuse to break. Every battle left a mark, every scar became my armor. I'm still standing in the storm, and I'm only getting stronger. There were nights I felt abandoned by luck, by faith, by hope. The kind of nights where every breath felt harder than before. I buried people that I loved, watched opportunities fade, seen good hearts lose their way, strong men lose their faith. But every time I hit the bottom, something pulled me back again. Maybe it was stubborn pride, maybe it was who I've always been. 'Cause quitting never feared me, and surrender ain't my style. I'd rather crawl through hell itself than stop before the final mile. The rain falls hard, the cold cuts deep, but a warrior's promise is one he'll keep. I'm still standing in the storm, with rain running down my face. Still standing in the storm, and I refuse to break. Every battle left a mark, every scar became my armor. I'm still standing in the storm, and I'm only getting stronger. Storms don't last forever, even when they feel that way. The darkest clouds eventually give room to brighter days, and every drop that's falling now will someday feed the ground, where stronger roots are waiting to grow from what I felt. I'm still standing in the storm, and I can finally see the storm wasn't sent to stop me, it was sent to shape me. Still standing in the storm, with my boots dug in the mud, still carrying the fire, still carrying the blood. Still standing in the storm, as the clouds begin to part. The weather tried to break me, but it only forged my heart. The rain slows down, the sun breaks through, and I keep moving forward like survivors always do. My old man wore work boots, older than the truck he drove. Hands rough as gravel roads, heart heavy as a winter storm. He never talked about his battles, never told me where they'd been. Just carried silence on his shoulders like a second layer of skin. I remember sitting beside him on the porch fading with age, watching smoke drift through the sunset while he stared beyond the fields. There was pain behind his eyes even when he tried to smile, like a war nobody could see. It followed him for miles. He wasn't perfect, he never claimed, but everything I know came from that man. I'm the son of a broken man, raised by callous hands, learning how to keep moving when life don't go as planned. Son of a broken man, and proud of where I stand, 'cause sometimes the strongest lessons come from a broken man. He taught me how to fix an engine, how to shake a man's hand right, how to look somebody in the eye, stand my ground in a fight. But the biggest lesson wasn't spoken, it came from watching him survive, watching him get knocked down and still get up every time. There were bills he couldn't pay, dreams he had to let go, but he never blamed the world for the storms that came and went. And even when the weight got heavy, even when the road got long, he kept showing up each morning like the struggle made him strong. The years passed quickly, the seasons changed, but his quiet strength still remains. I'm the son of a broken man, raised by calloused hands, learning how to keep moving when life don't go as planned. Son of a broken man, and proud of where I stand, 'cause sometimes the strongest lessons come from a broken man. Now I see his reflection looking back through my own eyes. Every scar, every lesson, every sacrifice. And if I ever have a son, I hope he understands the strength ain't found in perfection, it's found in doing what you can. I'm the son of a broken man, and that's a badge I wear, 'cause broken doesn't mean defeated, it means you chose to care. Son of a broken man, and now I finally see the man I wanted to become was standing right in front of me. The sun drops behind the farmland, the evening settles in, and I thank God for the lessons of a broken man. There's a road outside this town nobody drives after dark. It winds past the old church here and the graves beyond the park. The locals got their stories about shadows in the mist, about voices on the wind, and names that still exist. I used to laugh at all of it till one cold October night, when I saw something glowing beneath the pale moonlight, rows of silent headstones standing underneath the sky, and scattered through the darkness with those cemetery lights. The wind stopped blowing, the night stood still, like time itself had lost its will. Cemetery lights burning in the distance, like forgotten souls still searching for existence. Cemetery lights shining through the rain, whispering old stories and calling out my name. I walk between the headstones, reading dates carved into stone. People with their own dreams who once called this place home. Farmers, soldiers, preachers, lovers buried side by side. 1,000 different journeys ending underneath the pines. And I found my grandfather's name covered in years of dust. And suddenly those ghost stories felt a little easier to trust. 'Cause memories never vanish, and love don't truly die. Maybe that's what's glowing in those cemetery lights. The moon hung low, the shadows grew, and every grave felt somehow new. Cemetery lights burning in the distance, like forgotten souls still searching for existence. Cemetery lights shining through the rain, whispering old stories and calling out my name. Maybe they ain't spirits, maybe they ain't ghosts, maybe they're reminders of the people we miss most. Maybe every light is a memory refusing to fade away, a silent kind of promise that some things still remain. Cemetery lights no longer fill me with fear, 'cause every glowing flicker means somebody still here. Cemetery light guiding through the night, teaching me that love survives long after goodbye. The dawn broke through the darkness, the stars began to fade, but the cemetery lights still lingered in my mind. Here and there when the sun falls low and the cold wind cuts through the pines, I hear old memories down the hall like they're waiting for the perfect time. Got a chair by the window, an empty room, and a past that won't stay dead. Some people count sheep to fall asleep, I count the ghosts inside my head. The world thinks silence means I'm healed, the world thinks scars just disappear. But pain don't leave when morning comes, it just learns how to live right here. I used to fight every shadow, used to curse every night, Now I know some battles end when you stop trying to win the fight. Darkness sleeps beside me like an old friend I can't outrun. It don't speak much anymore, it just watches what I've become. Every scar, every mistake, every tear I've tried to hide. Darkness sleeps beside me, but it no longer owns my life. There's a photograph gathering dust on a shelf I never touch, a reminder of another man who cared a little too much. I walked through storms that broke strong men, seen good hearts lose their way. I've carried grief across state lines and learned some wounds are here to stay. Still I get up every morning, still put my boots on the floor, 'cause survival ain't about forgetting, it's learning what you're living for. The shadows still know my story, the night still knows my pain, but neither one can stop me now from dancing in the rain. Darkness sleeps beside me like an old friend I can't outrun. It don't speak much anymore, it just watches what I've become. Every scar, every mistake, every tear I've tried to hide. Darkness sleeps beside me, but it no longer owns my life. Maybe we're all haunted, maybe we're all broken somehow. Maybe strength ain't being fearless, maybe it's standing here right now. I stopped asking why it happened, stopped wishing time rewinds. Some roads only lead to peace when you leave the past behind. Darkness sleeps beside me, but it don't decide my fate. I survived too many winters to let the coldness make me brave. Every mile, every battle, every dream I kept alive. Darkness sleeps beside me, but I'm the reason I survive. The moon hangs over the back road sky, the crickets sing through the night, and darkness sleeps beside me while I keep chasing the light. There was a time I'd break my fist against walls and never fall back. Every word felt like gasoline, every wound became an attack. I carried anger in my shadow like a loaded 44, looking for someone to blame for every scar I ever wore. The nights got darker, the road got long, the whiskey only made it worse. I was writing my own destruction like a preacher reading the curse. Then one cold night by the riverbank, under a blood-red harvest moon, I realized the thing I hated most was turning me into it too. So I gathered every memory, every lie and every scar, and threw them into the darkness. Beneath the dying stars, I fed my rage to the fire, watched it burn into the night. Every grudge, every demon, every reason I used to fight, the flames danced higher and higher. how to survive. The smoke rose up like old regrets, drifting where they belonged. And for the first time in forever, the silence didn't feel wrong. I still remember every betrayal, every knife behind a smile. But revenge ain't worth the chains when you've carried them for miles. The world didn't suddenly change, the pain didn't disappear, but I stopped letting anger be the loudest voice I hear. Some battles end with gunfire, some battles end with grace. Sometimes freedom starts the moment you stop feeding the hate. I fed my rage to the fire, watched it burn into the night. Every grudge, every demon, every reason I used to fight. The flames danced higher and higher till the ashes filled the sky. I fed my rage to the fire and finally learned how to survive. The river kept on flowing, the moon kept hanging high, and somewhere in the crackling embers, the old me said goodbye. Not every ghost was buried, not every wound was healed, but the man who walked away that night was stronger than he revealed. I fed my rage to the fire, now the flames no longer call. What once felt like a prison isn't holding me at all. The scars still tell their stories, but they no longer run my life. I fed my rage to the fire and walked away from the fight. The ashes drift across the wind like memories passing by. I fed my rage to the fire and left it with the night. Midnight settled on the graveyard like a blanket made of smoke. The iron gate stood open and the silence never broke. The moon hung over marble, casting shadows long and thin, and every stone looked like a story about where a life had been. I wasn't there for ghost hunting or chasing some old tale. I came because the noise of life had finally grown too loud again. So I walked between the markers, reading names I'd never known, wondering how many dreams were buried beneath each weathered stone. The night felt endless, the world stood still, and every heartbeat echoed across that lonely hill. Midnight among the tombstones, where the living meet the past, where every breath feels precious, 'cause nothing here can last. Midnight among the tombstones, underneath the pale moonlight, learning more about living from the silence of the night. One stone belonged to a soldier who never made it home, another to a young mother who left this world too soon. There were names nobody visits, flowers faded by the years, and some are standing there alone, made my pride problems disappear. 'Cause the bills, the fights, the worries, the things I carried every day suddenly seem smaller than the lives that slipped away. The dead weren't speaking loudly, but the message still rang true. Every second that you're given, here's a gift handed to you. The cold wind whispered through the trees, and every shadow moved with quiet ease. Midnight among the tombstones, where the living meet the past, where every breath feels precious, 'cause nothing here can last. Midnight among the tombstones, underneath the pale moonlight, learning more about living from the silence of the night. Maybe that's why I keep coming to this forgotten place, to remember life is fragile and time can't be replaced. The clock keeps moving forward for every soul alive, and one day we'll all become stories told beneath these skies. Midnight among the tombstones, and I finally understand the value of tomorrow is found in where we stand. Midnight among the tombstones, as the eastern sky turns gold, I leave with less fear of dying and a stronger grip on hope. The first bird starts singing, the darkness fades away. I walk back through the iron gate, ready for another day. The highway stretches endless under a pale moonlight, white lines cutting through the darkness like memories through the night. Got one hand on the wheel and one eye on the road, but I swear I feel a presence every mile that I go. The passenger seat sits empty, at least that's what it seems. But some nights I catch a shadow, living somewhere in between. Maybe it's an old friend, maybe it's the man I used to be, maybe it's every goodbye still riding here with me. The radio fades to static, the cold wind chills my skin, and I hear familiar whispers coming through the dark again. There's a ghost riding shotgun on every road I roam, a silent conversation between the lost and the known. Ghost riding shotgun through the midnight rain, I can't leave it behind me, 'cause it's running through my veins. I passed the old county bridge where we used just a waste of time, laughing at the future like we'd never cross the line. Now those days feel distant like smoke above a flame, but every mile marker knows I still remember every name. Some ghosts carry sorrow, some ghosts carry regret. Mine just keeps reminding me of things I can't forget. Not to haunt me forever, not to drag me down below, but to make sure I remember the places I've called home. The moon keeps climbing higher, the tides keep singing low, and somewhere in the darkness that ghost won't let go. There's a ghost riding shotgun on every road I roam, a silent conversation between the lost and the known. Ghost riding shotgun through the midnight rain. I can't leave it behind me, 'cause it's running through my veins. Maybe every soul carries one, a shadow from the past, a reminder that the moments we love were never meant to last. And maybe that's the reason the ghost still rides tonight, to help me keep moving forward. Instead of looking behind, there's a ghost riding shotgun, but I don't fear it anymore. It's just another chapter of the life I lived before. Ghost riding shotgun till the sunrise breaks the dark, a memory beside me and a fire inside my heart. The dawn appears ahead of me, the night begins to fade, but the ghost riding shotgun will always know my name. I came into this world with dust on my boots and trouble in my veins. The preacher said I find redemption, but I learned more from storms and rain. Never fit inside the boxes, never walked the straight white lines. Every time they tried to fence me in, I'd disappear beyond the pines. The teachers called me stubborn, the sheriff called me wild. Mama said my restless heart had been running since a child. I wasn't chasing danger, I was chasing something real, a life that couldn't be measured by a judge's stamp or seal. Some men live by the rules, some men live by fear. I was born with a rebel soul and a highway calling near. I was born outside the law, where freedom rides and eagles fly. No chains around my spirit, no ceiling on the sky. Born outside the law, still running with the wind. I'd rather die a free man than never live it all again. I've slept beneath the stars with nothing but a cold and flame. I've crossed forgotten county lines where nobody knew my name. Seen rich men build their kingdom, seen poor men stand up tall, and learn a man's true worth ain't measured by wealth at all. There's a map inside my heart that no government can draw. It points like me, but every light they build just makes me wanna leave. 'Cause freedom ain't a destination, it's the blood inside my veins, the reason I keep rolling through the sunshine and the rain. I was born outside the law, where freedom rides and eagles fly. No chains around my spirit, no ceiling on the sky. Born outside the law, still running with the wind. I'd rather die a free man than never live it all again. Maybe I'll never fit in, maybe I never should. Every scar became a compass, pointing toward the matters most. The road became my teacher, the stars became my guide, and every mile reminds me why I chose this life. I was born outside the law, and that's where I'll remain. A rebel heart still beating through the thunder and the rain. Born outside the law till my final sunset falls. I'll keep chasing freedom beyond these county laws. The engine hums beneath me, the moon hangs bright above, and I keep riding onward. Born outside the law. The neon sign is buzzing like a heartbeat in the dark. Rain keeps falling on the window, leaving rivers through the sparks. The bartender knows my first name, and every story I don't tell. I spent enough nights in this place trying to drink my way through hell. Every stool holds a memory, every glass reflects a face, and every song coming through the speakers takes me back to another place. I came here looking for silence, but silence never shows. Instead I find another memory every time the whiskey flows. The room gets blurry, the night gets cold, every drink brings back another ghost. One more bottle, one more ghost, sitting right beside me, talking about the things we lost and how things used to be. One more bottle, one more ghost, riding through my mind. The whiskey keeps on disappearing, but the ghosts stay every time. There's a girl in a faded photograph tucked inside my wildest steel, a reminder that forever can be broken by free will. There's a friend I never called enough, a father I should've known, 1,000 little regrets that still follow me home. The highway outside keeps stretching past the edge of town, like it's trying to tell me something as the rain keeps falling down. Maybe running isn't healing, maybe pain ain't meant to hide, maybe every ghost I'm carrying just wants to be recognized. The lights grow dim, the hours slow, every drink invites another ghost. One more bottle, one more ghost, sitting right beside me, talking about the things we lost and how things used to be. One more bottle, one more ghost, riding through my mind. The whiskey keeps on disappearing, but the ghosts stay every time. Tonight I finally listen, instead of trying to forget, 'cause every ghost is just a lesson wrapped inside regret. Maybe they ain't here to haunt me, maybe they're here to remind the man I am becoming of the man I left behind. One more bottle, one more ghost, but something feels different now. They don't seem quite as heavy as they did before somehow. The night is still a lonely road, but I can see the light. One more bottle, one more ghost, and I'll be alright. The last call echoes softly, the rain begins to slow. I leave a tip upon the counter and walk out with my ghost. I left that town on a cold black night, dust on my boots, blood on my pride. Thought I could outrun every mistake I made, leave my sins buried in an unmarked grave. But every mile marker whispered low, every back road carried what I used to know. The ghosts I made kept riding shotgun, and the past kept loading another gun. I'll change my face, change my ways, tried to disappear in the better days, but some things follow like a falling rain, and one thing never forgot my name. The devil still knows my name, still calls me when the midnight wind blows, still remembers every broken promise, every dark road nobody knows. I may be stronger than I used to be, but some days never fade away. The devil still knows my name, and he's got nothing new to say. I've stood in churches, I've knelt and prayed, tried to rebuild what my anger betrayed. Put down the bottle, put down the fight, learned how to sleep through the longest nights. But temptation waits like a fence line flame, patient as death and twice as tame, watching from shadows beyond the light, waiting for one wrong turn tonight. I ain't the man I used to be, but I ain't blind to what I see. The darkness lingers just the same, and it still remembers my name. The devil still knows my name, still calls me when the midnight wind blows, still remembers every broken promise, every dark road nobody nothing new to say. I don't fear him like I did before. I've seen what survival is for. Every scar carved into my skin reminds me where I've already been. He can knock, but I won't let him in. Can't sell a soul that's already been tested. I walked through fire, crossed that line, and came back with what's left of mine. The devil still knows my name, but he don't own my soul tonight. He can whisper through the darkness, but he can't kill this light. Every mile I've traveled proves I survived the worst I've seen. The devil still knows my name, but he no longer controls me. The wind still howls through the pines. The night still carries old flames, and somewhere in the dark, beyond the county line, the devil still knows my name. The engine's growling like a thunderstorm beneath the sky without a moon. Got a tank full of gasoline and nowhere I gotta be too soon. The town's asleep behind me, the rules fading in the dark, but I've always heard a different rhythm beating inside my heart. They said settle down, be realistic, find a safe road and stay. But I was born with restless fire and a need to break away. So I chased horizons endlessly, through dust, rain and smoke, learning freedom ain't a destination, it's a promise that never broke. The stars don't ask questions, the wind don't care who you are. Out here on the back roads, freedom ain't very far. I'm a rebel until sunrise, running wild through the night, with the radio screaming loud and my headlights couldn't lie. Rebel until sunrise, till the darkness turns to gold. A free soul can't be captured, and a wild heart won't be sold. I see neon cities glowing like diamonds in the rain, but I'd trade every skyline for these country roads again. 'Cause out here nobody judges the scars that I still wear. The moon don't care about my failures, the pines don't seem to care. I've outrun no regrets and I faced a few head-on. Some battles left me bleeding, some taught me to stay strong. And every mile reminds me life ain't meant to play safe. Sometimes you gotta risk it all to become who you're supposed to be. The night keeps moving, the tires keep rolling, and every second feels alive with nowhere to be going. I'm a rebel until sunrise, running wild through the night, with the radio screaming loud and my headlights couldn't lie. Rebel until sunrise, till the darkness turns to gold. A free soul can't be captured, and a wild wild heart won't be sold. Maybe I'll never fit in, maybe that's the point. The road gave me purpose when the world gave me doubt. Every sky became a road map, every mistake became a sign, pointing me toward the freedom I spent years trying to find. I'm a rebel until sunrise, and I'll keep riding till the end. Through every storm and every season, through every curve and every bend. Rebel until sunrise, that's the life I chose. A restless soul chasing freedom down endless country roads. The dawn breaks on the horizon, painting fire across the sky, and I smile behind the wheel, still a rebel inside. I got a scar above my left eye from a fight I should've walked away. Another one across my knuckles from mistakes I still can't explain. Got a few you cannot see, buried deep beneath my skin, the kind that come from losing battles you never thought you'd win. I've been broken, left behind, I watched good people disappear. I stood alone in pouring rain with nothing but my fear. There were nights I nearly gave up, nights I almost lost control, but every storm that tried to break me only hardened up my soul. The road was rough, the road was long, but every setback made me strong. Scars made me stronger, every wound became a guide. Every time life knocked me down, I found a reason to survive. Scars made me stronger, like steel inside my bones. Now the battles that once broke me built the man I've become. I remember sleeping in my truck with nowhere left to go, watching headlights pass me by through the cold October snow. The world didn't hand me answers, didn't offer easy roads. Everything I've learned in life came from carrying heavy loads. I buried dreams and buried friends, I buried versions of myself, and every loss became a lesson that no book could ever tell. Now when the darkness comes around, I don't run and I don't hide, 'cause I've already met my demons and survived them. Every time the fire burned, the rain poured down, but neither one could keep me down. Scars made me stronger, every wound became a guide. Every time life knocked me down, I found a reason to survive. Scars made me stronger, like steel inside my bones. Now the battles that once broke me built the man I've become. Maybe strength ain't being fearless, maybe strength ain't standing tall, maybe strength is getting back up after every single fall. The mirror shows the evidence of every war I've won, and every scar reminds me how far I've come. Scars made me stronger, and I wear them without shame, 'cause every mark upon my skin tells a story of the pain. Scars made me stronger, and if I had to choose again, I'd walk through every storm I faced to become this man. The sun rises through the valley, the shadows start to run. And I thank every scar I carry for making me strong enough